the entire idea of the panel discussion, especially for all our participants to know, is just to get a feel of, the alumni of our ICCC advanced and masters level, and some of the people who have partnered with us. So today we have some really esteemed panelists who have agreed to join us, and agreed to join us on a Sunday afternoon. I would have read out the introduction, from their bios. I would have loved to do that, but I feel that gets a bit monotonous. So what I like to do, and what we like to do, is wherein, of course, because some of them have actually made the transition from another career to career coaching. So I would actually want them to talk about their journey in terms of how and why career coaching, or why the ICCC advanced. Just give a little introduction of themselves, just to give let our audience know that there is no age bar when you talk of career coaching. You can start at any age you like. So we'll start with Commander Yogesh. Over to you. We'll start with you.
Isha, as civil service, I think let the ladies have it first.
Okay. All right. So then we'll go for Rashmi. Rashmi, we'll
Yeah.
start with you.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Rashmi Kulkarni. I'm based out of Baroda in Gujarat. So I've been associated with Mindler now close to 3 years, and it has been a wonderful journey. I am the director of an organization by the name of Anagat, and I do counseling, of course. But giving a little background of myself, so I used to be an academician. I was a lecturer in the university, MS University of Baroda, and then moved on to being a corporate trainer and a psychometric analyst. And in the meantime, as my kid grew up and was clueless, I actually moved into career counseling, and where I started looking out for good career counselors and assessments. But then when I looked into the program that Mindler was offering, I was very amazed. In fact, I've done a lot of research and looked into a lot of reports, a lot of assessments, but I found this to be the one which I was looking out. Very extensive, very research based, and that's how I'm here. I've been into this career counseling field, you can say, directly with Mindler for the last 3 years, and it has been a wonderful journey. Thanks, Isha.
Thank you so much, Rashmi, for the kind words. Urvi, over to you. Let's hear your lovely story.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, panelists, Team Mindler, and all the participants. I am Urvi Shukla. I'm a lecturer at BSE College, which is under Calcutta University. And my association with Mindler is from the first cohort of ICCC. Rashmi and myself, we joined in together. That was February 2018. And now it's a long journey, 3 years of relationship with Mindler, where I started with my foundation, moved to advanced, and last year I completed my master's program with ICCC. So all the best to all the participants, and I hope you have a wonderful career in career counseling and career coaching.
Thank you so much, Urvi. Let's come to Gargi now.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm Gargi Sen. I'm from Cognex Knowledge Group. We are connected to Mindler, I think, right from a number of years now. And my association with Mindler is also for last 4 years. And it was a nice experience. Though if I talk about my transition, I started my career as a teacher, converted to a trainer. Training I still continue to do, but career coaching was something in my passion. So, and I work in an NGO, and I have a lot of children coming to us who are seeking career opportunities. So that's, I used to do it more informally at that point of time, but I realized I have that potential in me. And then definitely I walked into all these programs. And before walking in, as usual, I think all, like all my friends, we all tried to look into a lot of things. And for me, more interesting area was the reports. So which is excellent experience from Mindler, which is opportunity to us as career coach to share. And also Mindler gives a very structured reporting system, which actually could be a guidance to the coach as well as to the students who are coming, or to the people who are coming to you for career coaching. I think That's where I liked and I started, and the journey continues. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. Thank you so much, Isha and Mindler team, for everything.
Thank you so much. Yes, now we come to Commander Yogesh to share his journey.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My story is a bit different. I'm not an academician. Uh, I joined Navy right after my 12th, did my BTech from Naval College of Engineering, joined Indian Navy, was a submariner, uh, did extensive amount of operations and maintenance and all kind of allied appointments which come with my profession. Uh, Called it quits, took a premature retirement, got myself ready for the corporate world, did my full management from IMT Ghaziabad. Then I was not very happy, and going to a good institute and learning from good people is always something which appeals you. So got into IIM Ahmedabad, did my business administration from IIM Ahmedabad, joined the corporate world. 4 quarters, I actually got bored of the Excel sheets, though it was quite interesting. It was not appealing the way my profession in Navy was all about. Children were growing up at that point of time, and yes, this challenges started. That's where the career counseling and psychology fell in place. My daughter appeared for a CBSE administered aptitude SGI. It's called, I don't remember the full form, but that report threw us more into confusion because she showed equal amount of aptitude both in science and arts, and now we didn't know where to go because her father being an engineer and mother being a doctor, the pull was more towards getting into science, and the girl was not very keen on doing science. And she said, "Dad, I would like something to do which has an art in it." So then next thing came was for architecture, and then things went on. Finally, to cut the story short, she just last year graduated with a gold medal from a university in design, and now is with Bagot as a designer, uh, making me quite proud of her choices. Then followed my younger one, who was as adamant as his father would have been. Decided I want to do only robotics and nothing else, and he decided what to do despite many people advising him to take a generic field of engineering and then specialize into robotics, but he's no adamant. He's now into SRM for robotics. So that quite intrigued me, and as I continue with my profession, so I am not a full-time as of now a career coach or something, but that's what I intend to do. As I have found a lot of strength in this field. When I was looking for my children to make a choice, I subjected them to and 3 or 4 different counselors and organizations, but the reports were not something which as a parent told me, this is not what my son is. So when I actually exposed him to Mindler's test, and lo and behold, when the report came in front of me, my son also said, "Yeah, Dad, that's me." With the Mindler through actually the thing. So I said, this is something interesting. So I did this 2 days their cohort, found it quite impressive, and then took on the plunge to do the advanced one. I have already registered for the masters, and I'm looking forward to start the masters in January. So that's in short my story of journey till now with Mindler.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, for shedding light on that. Now I'll move on straight to the ICCC advanced level. And we have Rashmi and Commander Yogesh. Both of them have done the ICCC advanced level and at different times. Rashmi was one of the first participants to have completed the advanced partner with us. And I will move on to partnerships eventually. And the partner platform Rashmi saw is completely different from what we have made. So she'll be the best person to shed some light on that. But right now, I would want to ask you, how has the journey of advanced been for you, Rashmi, so far? Have you been able to use, the information that you learned or the techniques that you learned from the advanced level?
Yes. So definitely, it has been a journey, a wonderful journey. And I would say that I have learned and grown with each new learning that has come through Mindler. Right. The entire, I can say the assessment, the entire information regarding how the assessment has been evolved. how we need to read the report, how the small intricacies given in the report has to be understood, has to be collated, is something which is very interesting. And when I do the career counseling, I am able to validate whatever is coming out of the assessment report too. So overall, whatever process is undertaken, it is a very detailed process. It gives you an insight about not only what the report says, not only how to read the report, it also gives you an insight why something is coming this way and how it is collated to what career choices are reflected. So I think the advanced level equips us to understand the students better. The requirement of the career is also understood better by us, and that is why we are able to explain the same, and it gives a deep insight to the student and his requirement, helping us to collate it along with the career choices that has come through.
Okay, thank you so much, Rashmi. Commander Yogesh, you can also just shed some light on, how the advanced level has been for you, and you also recently partnered with us using the SAS platform. So, specifically, how has the advanced journey been for you? And having asked that, do let everyone know of the time that is required when it comes to the advanced journey. Also, how much time would you be spending on it? How much time would you have spent on it in the past, in the 3 months that you pursued it?
Uh, I found the advanced course very well structured in the sense there are two parts. I mean, Aisha must have already told the participants. One is the webinars which are conducted, and then there are the assignments which are there. The good part about the assignments is that they're very well structured. That means they cover a complete aspect of it. For example, if you want to just, if you want to coach someone and guide him, if you want to do a certain amount of research for a particular field of studies, the kind of assignment questions are there. They take you from a top level and narrow you down to a particular field. So, right from sourcing the information from the important place, because what's happening today, there are two things. There's an overload of information and there's a lot of misinformation too. So how do you exactly home on to in this information overload and so much of information? So the assignments are very well structured. Uh, it helps you give you a complete this thing. So if you really want to do this course well, you will have to dedicate time to this. Uh, it's not difficult. Definitely, it's not difficult, but it requires some amount of dedication if you really want to internalize, what they are trying to give. One side they have their Mindler as their handbook, which itself is quite informative. But I honestly did read it, but I didn't use that to give my assignments because the need was to actually go out and learn. So you will have to spend every week a dedicated amount of 3 to 4 hours would be required, if nothing less than that, if you really want to have to do it. It's a very well structured, and the best part about this program is, like I always think, the organization, the structure which is there with Edler. You have this young team of Pratik, Vaishnavi, Isha. I would, take many names there, plus some solid old heads at top. Old means they're by age. I'm not saying by anything is. You have Prikshit, you have Dr. Chadda,
Thank you
you
for
have
that.
Shilpa. Okay, so
Thanks for the clarification.
it's a beautiful combination of the energy and wisdom. So yes, Isha will try to make you comfortable by saying that no, it's not tough or ho jayega and all that. So don't go on her looks and on her words. She's quite sweet that way, but you'll have to work hard on that. Take it from me.
Well, yes, thank you so much. So yes, it is hard work for sure. I mean, it's not a cakewalk for sure. It is definitely hard work. Okay, so let's come to Urvi now. So Urvi is someone who's done advanced and masters, but right now I'll ask Urvi to probably first speak of the advanced level and also take some time and actually differentiate between how the advanced and the master's level are different, and what have been the key highlights in both the advanced and the master's level? What would you want to tell all the participants? A lot of them feel that they don't want to do advanced, they straight away want to do masters, which is not possible. So just shed some light on why advanced is very, very important before masters.
Okay, thank you, Isha, for that. Right now, there are two basic categories, as Isha said, the advanced level and the master's level. When I started along with Rashmi, the first cohort, we even had a foundation level. So it was like kindergarten, secondary school, higher secondary, graduation. So we are in that journey where we have to start from the scratch, since people from all walks of life were a part of the first cohort. So all of them were not teachers or counselors or principals. They were from various walks of life. There were engineers, there were doctors, there were people from management institutes, there were HRs. So we had absolutely a mixed bag of our first cohort people. And another thing, people like me, Rashmi, who are a part of the first cohort, we traveled from our native places, me from Kolkata, she from Baroda. We stayed in Delhi for 3 days because we were actually looking for taking this as a very, very serious career opportunity. When we initiated, maybe we did not know we'll reach up to the master's level or the position at which we are here today. But when we started, we all started with a very positive mindset that that I really wanted to do something for my students. Since I teach in undergraduation college under Calcutta University, where students come up to me with varied kind of questions about their career choices, career options. So I had to equip myself to be able to give them answers which were correct, which were accurate, which were apt, and which were updated. For that, I had to learn how to go through this entire journey of psychometric assessment. Not only assessment, along with that, the Indian education system, skill development, psychometric assessment, psychometric theory. I'm stressing on the word psychometric because I am not from a psychological background. So someone like me who's not from a psychological background, okay, it was a tough journey, but definitely a very, very interesting journey, something which is very, very unique, very new. The entire program of ICCC Advanced and then Masters has been crafted so intricately, so delicately, and it has tried to collaborate a lot of experts' views in such a manner. I mean, it just sets like, the pearls in a necklace. And for all those who think that, they directly want to move to masters, I would request all of you, that's just not possible. You cannot do a post-graduation without having a taste of a graduation. Okay, so please go the tough way, the way we went, for a better success story of yours. And at the end of the day, only those who are passionate. The word passion plays a very, very important role for me. Only if you're passionate about empowering today's generation with the right career choices or the best fit career choices. I think I am there to get clarity over confusion in the minds of all the children across the globe. So that's the reason why I am here today. And I hope that makes a lot of sense to all the participants. But the other thing what Isha wanted to emphasize on is both the programs, as I said, are very well crafted, but definitely the master's program is like, carving your own niche. You're getting an edge over it. This is a program which provides you with a certification of CCSP. Now, this service provider certification is being given to you from the apex body of career counseling, that is National Career Development Association, which is the global head or the apex body when it comes to career coaches and career counselors. So this gives you a platform to get in touch with a global scenario and makes you extremely at par with all the career coaches and counselors across the globe. So it gives you a widened horizon about this entire field of career counseling. This landscape of career counseling is huge. Okay. And there is a plethora of career options which are there. But for all that, I need to upskill myself. And for that, a master's program is very, very important. And I'm not trying to scare you, but master's program is really very tough. But you have to be very, very sincere, dedicated, lot of assignment, webinars. You are going to meet the experts. So we do masters along with the experts who are in this field. And Mindler has made a fantastic program getting us in touch with the experts who are in the field of counseling all across the globe. So we get certifications from Mindler, CDA, and NCDA. So that is a feather or multiple feathers on your crown. And it's an excellent program for all those who really want to take this profession extremely seriously. And there is a lot of demand too for career coaches and counselors in the industry, if you're thinking from the professional point of view or from the ROA point of view. And I really like the word career coach. So that's what we all are, career coaches.
Thank you so much, Urvi. So that does shed light on how advanced and masters are different, and as to how masters is, if advanced is not a cakewalk, masters is certainly not a cakewalk.
Not.
That I agree to. That I agree to. I would say that. Okay, Gargi,
So,
over to you.
Isha, sorry to interrupt. There is a question that someone is asking whether we require to be a psychology major to understand the psychometric. Can we take the question now?
If you like, you can.
Yeah. So I just would like to tell, I think it was Naina who was asking, I am not a psychology major. I am a commerce graduate.
Me too.
And yes, of course, you need to have that inherent interest to understand and observe your students, and a genuine, as Urvi said, as genuine, you can say, passion to help others. And that helps you understand. Along with that, when you do the course, you have a lot of inputs given to you, how to read the psychometric report that comes through and why certain things come through in a report. Another thing I would like to mention here is that psychometric report will come to you more easily if you keep on constantly reading those reports. So much practice is needed. It is not going to come in a day, but yes, as much as you practice, as many reports as you read, you will be definitely able to understand the reports better. And I have seen that anytime I do not understand something, I just send a message to Isha. I keep on bothering her the most, I think, that Isha, this is the issue now, what do I do? And I've got answers late in the night and early in the morning. So that shouldn't be a problem. You'll have a solid support here. Thank you, Isha.
Thank you so much, Rashmi. Thank you for taking that up. And also, career coaching and career counseling are two different things. Career counselor, if you're looking at clinical counseling, behavioral counseling, I myself am from the psychology background. So, of course, you need to have that background. You need to have a master's, or you probably have to do your PhD. But to be a career coach, as a coach, you are really not advising the students. You're asking them tons of powerful questions and asking them to answer their own questions, really understanding, getting into their shoes and figuring that out. Whereas career counseling and more of counseling, we deep dive more into advising. It's more past related. Coaching is more of future related. So these are certain differences. When that's why we stick to the word career coaching. Because in India, the lines between coaching and counseling are very minuscule. Nobody follows it as such. But if you go outside India, you cannot use the word coach and counseling as synonyms. They are two very, very different things, and it is true also. So yeah, so I know in India we don't really follow it, but they are two different, completely different fields. So thank you so much for taking that question. And Gargi, over to you. So I'll probably rephrase the question a little bit, wherein so Gargi and I have also known each other for a very long time now, and Gargi is also one of those super hardworking, gentle and kind coaches. I have in fact referred. She's also worked as an associate with us, so I have referred a couple of students to her and got some fantastic feedback. And for all of you to know, so this is where I come and give a little bit of my gyan also. So Gargi works very closely with Nirmal, so that man who knows everything about overseas education, the total superstar. He is. They work very closely, and so I thought I have to mention that. And Cognix is a venture that both of them kind of take care of, and of course they have another. They have other few team members as well. So Gargi, you can tell us about, yes, how the ICCC Advanced worked for you, and why did you decide to do the master's level? Like, what excited you about it, and how the two are different? And because you have been practicing for a while now, how are you able to use the knowledge acquired specifically in your master's level? Like, has your coaching technique changed? Have you learned a little bit more? Have you started using any of the career development theories, or have just give us some insight into what all things have you practically been able to use rather than just the theoretical knowledge?
Yeah, it's very important. Firstly is, see, when we did the advanced course, it was just like a foundation. There's the base that it had given me. And of course, it has encouraged me to get into more of it. Like, I would love, because I think I come from the first batch of masters. So in fact, we asked Isha that, are we going forward with something or not? And in this case, Mindler came back to say that, yes, we are planning something more. Because, it has given me that kind of a inquisitiveness to find out there are more to it. And especially when I think I completely agree to the fact that we do not understand that subtle difference between career coach and career counseling. And this master's qualification, I think, has in fact given us a very, very subtle, I would say very clear-cut, distinct ideation of what exactly a career coach's role is. And we are all the coaches, not the counselor. And we keep on getting this question from everybody: are you from a psychology background or things like that? I studied psychology later on because of my passion towards it, not that it was my mainstream subject. But I think what is more important in this whole process, this master's, as a practitioner, when I used to practice before I have done the course, and when I'm practicing certain things, I practice in a more conscious way. Like, my alertness, my consciousness has increased a lot. And I think the most important difference that I have given to myself is questioning techniques. Career coaching, especially the master's qualification, enable us to learn and understand how a question can be made different, and you can get a very, very confirmed answer, and you can actually facilitate one person to get into the right track. Like, it is not that I advise or I talk, I bring things from the past, because what we do is very simple. We try to show them or try to make them think of their paths. And that is the most important, because ultimately the person is the key factor, and that person has to decide. We cannot be the deciding factor for anybody. And career coaching is that, and we would be just facilitating the process. The masters had given us fantastic ideation. Yes, how the theories have helped us, I was practicing. But here, when I related it to the theories, I tried to fine tune a few areas. Like, yes, it is there in the theory. My consciousness, my effort, my ideation, my self-reflection, these things have improved a lot at the end of the masters. It makes you, I would say that it gives a completeness to your passion which you have as a career coach. That's how the master's qualification enables and equips all of us.
Thank you so much, Gargi. So now we'll move on to Commander Yogesh, and he is again. I still remember he just maybe 3-4 months back finished his ICCC Advanced, and we are only having our next master's program starting in January. So he had messaged me a couple of times to send some resources on the master's level. So which of course I have shared, and we look forward for him to pursue the master's level, and I'm sure he's equally excited. So, Commander Yogesh, now I'll probably come to the side of, the partner portal, in the sense like how your entire experience of the partner portal has been so far, and who are you really looking at reaching out to when you are planning to reach out to someone using the Mindler ecosystem? So, how are you looking at getting clients? Are you doing any kind of marketing? What is the plan that you have in mind? Maybe you can tell us your long-term plan, and of course, tell us what you're doing in the short run. You're on mute.
Hi, thanks. Uh, the platform helps you, like this. One is the assessment. I mean, it is the primary diagnostic test which goes on. What happens, however, is that uh, no assessment will ever give you 100% accurate results for multiple of reasons. The state of mind in which the candidate who's taken the test, uh, the pressures under which he is done, there's certain kind of expectations are there, certain amount of fears which are there in the mind of the candidate while appearing, because a test always kind of psychs you. Though as a part of the ICC program, you have been told and you have been very clearly briefed about how to go about pre-preparing the candidate for a test. But these things happen. But what beautifully gets captured on the portal is which I have been using it and I found it quite effective. I'm very sure my senior panelists out there who have been into this field for quite some time will agree, is the timeline which is given. Now, so what I did was initially I gave one of the tests myself, uh, and saw through what kind of questions flowed and what manner they flowed in. So I got a hang of it. Obviously, they were not pitched at my level. The timing was not what's supposed to be. I took, but then it gives you a fair idea of what kind of age group would, how they would be, responding after you've gone through the psychology sessions and all this. So the timelines gives you first hint where the candidate or where your client has got stuck, where he's gone too fast, too slow. So one that becomes stage becomes, you can then, when the report comes, the report very beautifully brings down 5 matches which comes in areas of interest in a graphical infographic manner, the strengths and weaknesses which come out. And reading that report is not, I mean, if you just give that report to someone and start reading it, he may bring out a lot of connotations out of it which may not be right. But when you're taught the construct of every element of those reports. So when you sit through the report and prepare, you get an idea, okay, there's a conflict here, these things are going on well together, no, this doesn't seem to gel well. So that's where you can start preparing your interview questions. Like Mrs. Gargi brought out very well, the most important part after that test is beautiful. It gives you a beautiful set of results. The gaps which are there, you can do by a good interview. And once you get it together and set in, take a good first interview, there's interview techniques, it's all given in the advance. That's why you should, like we said, you should not skip that advanced course and go to masters, because the basic fundamentals, of how to step through are given in the advanced course. So I found it very useful. So I could, then plus they facilitate while doing this course shadowing sessions. So the shadowing sessions helped me a lot, where senior coaches were interviewing the students, and I was attending those sessions, and I got that technique of how they were doing it. Learning theory is one part of it, and actually doing it something else, and shadowing someone who's been into that field with over 1,000, 2,000 interviews and students with him gives you that much more that confidence to step into that field. So that helped me a lot. I could structure my questions very well. Okay, what points to get in the parents? The parents sit next to the child and are become overbearing at time. How to very subtly you tell this parents, okay, let the child speak or let him express himself or make the child comfortable. The kind of questions like Mrs. Gagi said, how to ask a question so that the child can express himself without drawing the ire of his parents or these things. So these are very subtle arts which I'm looking forward to the master's program to get it better. So after that step is there, the 5 matches come. So I have seen my students coming and telling me, yes, this 5 matches made, but the sequence is not correct. This third should be my first district. So you sit with them, like Isha said, you are not advising them. You have to facilitate them to move the way you want. Tell them the pros and cons, tell them the strengths and weaknesses, help them build on their strengths, help them to cover up their weaknesses where it is required. And that's the journey you are supposed to take them through. So the portal gives you all this data. Now that doesn't again end there. Finally, you have to go to a physical college and you have to shell out some amount of money for it. The resources are always the issue. So there are sets of scholarships which are there, which helps you do a research. Finally, I mean, it's just not a Google answer which comes from the website. No, but it gives you a set of scholarships. You go and research through the set of scholarships, see which is more apt for your candidate student, and then tell them to go through it. So that's the way I found the portal is quite well laid out now. And with those many options which are coming in, you can really pick up and tell them, okay, I see this. This has got this pros and cons. You can do this, you can make this effort, this is the time you can manage your time. Then there's one small activity which comes in, which actually quite 20-25 questions. Isha, I don't know whether you told them or not about that second part of that activity questions which come in.
Yes, I have.
On
I have.
social media and all that.
I have.
Small test, but
Superb.
subtle indication it gives about that student's interaction with his environment on an everyday basis. So then you get a fair idea of it even before taking an interview, what kind of life you. Okay, you can then pitch in with that student using the portal. So all these things come with the portal. It helps you actually facilitate and get your ideas more focused as you deal, rather than going on endlessly for an hour, 2 hour session. You can focus them better because they also have an attention span. So I think this is the strength of that our portal, SAS portal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now we'll move to Rashmi. So Rashmi has been using this for I think 2.5 years or more. And I will let her only shed light in terms of, she used it previously and she's used it now. So she really knows the before and after. And having said that, do share a little bit on, how do you really approach your clients? What is your strategy there? So you can just, because, I know that you've been approaching schools. I have been speaking to you about that. So just shed some light on that.
Okay, so first, if we talk about the counselor dashboard and if we talk about the platform, how it is being used. So when I started, the platform was there. There was a lot of information available to me when we talk about counseling. There's a lot of information. It's like you can give the students a lot of tasks to do, where the students also get informed that, okay, these things are available, these things are there, and they are able to explore a lot of things. When you look at the report itself, you will see the report also showcases a lot of information, and there is an option where you delve deeper about what all choices that the student has per se in a particular field. Within that also, how does he approach a particular course, does he prepare for it? All these things are available. Now, from the counselor's point of view, you can look at the updated dashboard, the one that we are using now. Wonderful dashboard. There are a lot of very good features for us. Of course, the report is there, the information is there, but along with that, you have a feature which talks about, say, preparing a career map. Now, when I talk about career map, that means if I pick up a career for a student, I'm able to actually suggest what institutes he may look at, what kind of roadmap, we call it roadmap, and how does he go about choosing that institute, what all other institutes are offering a particular course. So there are a lot of things which are placed on the dashboard itself. Along with that, there are a lot of career planning tools also which may be used. I also like the new feature which has been introduced, where I'm able to take notes. So if I talk to a student, say a couple of times, 3 times, 4 times, and because I'm talking to a lot of students, sometimes you miss out finer points when you discuss. Now, when that happens, nowadays what I've started doing is I take notes per student, so that, okay, this is where the discussion ended last time, and this is how we take it forward. So all these finer details help us to connect with the student instantly next time we meet. We don't have to maintain several places to note down these information. So that's how when you actually look at the dashboard, it is something which is really wonderful. I am very easily able to connect it to the website that I have created. It's just, it's almost just a click. Of course, I made my own mistakes because I'm not a techie. So somehow I disconnected it, but then I was able to get instant help from the tech department. So they did it, I think, maybe in half an hour. They also told me, Savina also told me, man, this is where you went wrong. I said, okay, next time I'll not do this. But this kind of support definitely helped. Coming down to the efforts that we are making, of course, we are approaching schools, we are approaching coaching classes, we are approaching teachers also. There are teachers who take a lot of interest in their students. Wherever they see that a student is floundering, is unsure what to do, they are recommending that, okay, you may connect with them. We are using the social media platform. Definitely, I have a team which is working on that, where the brand awareness is there. And as I said, that we do approach schools to see how this thing can be offered. Now, good thing for me, one additional thing that I do is, because I am a behavioral trainer also, I have seen a lot of interests amongst the HR department, where they want to do something for the employees' children. Okay, and this is something which they are offering to them. So a lot of talks happen there too. So there's a lot of interest. Whenever I start talking about what we are doing, I show them the report. I show them what the student gets. So the dashboard that the student uses, there's a lot of interest generated, and that's how I'm able to showcase the product and the service very well with them.
Thank you so much, Rashmi. And yes, she took Savinay's name. I know that you guys got to know of Savinay when Prateek mentioned in his presentation, but Savinay is the heart and soul of Mindler, and of course his entire team along with him. So everything you see, the entire technology, the entire website, everything you see is just thanks to Savinay. So he is someone you all, of course, if you do partner with us, you will kind of get to interact with him. But yeah, he is really somebody who has made everything, especially when it comes to the technology part, ticking so well. So yes, let's come to Gargi. And Gargi, why don't you tell us about the partner portal and how the experience has been for you?
I think with Rashmi, I agree to the fact that when we started the partner portal, how it used to look like and what is it now, it's very, very different. And of course, it's very user friendly also. So nobody has anything to say like, and any technical glitches, any technical problem, Mindler team is always there to solve it out. And I mean, in no time it gets sorted out. That's one plus point for all of us. The other thing that I think I would like to share is that, you know, it gives us a lot more information at present. In the portal, we get a lot more information about a person, a student who is actually doing this assessment with Mindler, which is again an advantage for all of us, because especially now being on virtual, I mean, in many situations, you know, the interaction is just a virtual interaction. So
Is Gargi there? Yes.
sorry, yeah, got disconnected for 1 second. Yeah, a lot of, so it is just that this gives another thing. And one fantastic thing that I like is add on information about all the tests and all the competitive examinations and everything. Like, I think it's one portal which we are using so exhaustively, and even sometimes our children who are students who are taking it up, they are using it very independently. So all the time, and they come back to us with the queries, like they are using it and they are researching using the Mindler portal, and then can come and ask us a lot of questions, which is again a very, very advantageous position for us. And a lot of change, and I keep on seeing new things coming up, which is very, very dynamic in nature, and that's what I love about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gargi. Urvi, coming to you, how has the partner portal experience been for you? Urvi just set up her website and she has everything working so well. Urvi, you should send your website here. I would want everyone to at least go and read the testimonials. Those testimonials are truly superb and they seem so heartfelt. So while you're speaking, I'll take the liberty to share your website here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Please carry.
Okay. Yeah, I have been using Partner Portal with Mindler after completing my master's program. And recently, a few months back, I launched my website with immense support team. The support team behind my website was definitely Mindler. They are the people who, manage the entire branding and the technicalities behind this amalgamation of my website along with the Mindler team. The most important or the most informative thing, like all my other panelists have told us, is the psychometric assessment. That's the best, the detailed assessment that we get from the portal. One more thing which I would like to mention is that the career library and the blogs which are there, they are so informative, not only for us, for all our students. It is an entire Google within one click of Mindler libraries. So this is, according to me, the best feature where all information for all students and even for us, it's right there. They are updated upfront with all latest news in the field of career. So we don't have to hunt here and there. It's just right there at the Mindler platform. The newsletter, the roadmap, all these are excellent features with the Mindler partner portal. And the most important thing is it helps us to keep our relation ratio in accuracy. That is our student, our clientele relation, which is all one click away. Otherwise, it's very difficult to remember. So these days we all write notes in our partner platform, or we write roadmaps, we use that. So all the things which are required, I think Mindler, Pratik, Isha, entire team of Mindler, our coaches, I mean, we are extremely very happy. And I am very happy with this entire Mindler platform. They are 24/7 ready to help you, the entire team. Any technical glitch with, generation of report or something gets blocked or any such thing, they are right there and they try to resolve you within a minute. So their branding, the publicity that they help us to get us a career, to set our own career in the field of career coaching. Mindler, great job.
Thank you so much, Urvi. So we have about 2 minutes left, and since we follow the timings very, very, very intently, I just have one question, and I'll give 30 seconds to everyone to answer this, which is on the ROI bit, and of course, everyone can connect with you individually. But how has the return on investment been for you so far? And of course, you can talk about in the long run or whatever your thoughts, immediate thoughts that come to you. So Rashmi, we'll start with you, and then of course we'll come to others as well.
So definitely the return on investments are great. The reason behind that is I started off with very few logins, and what I see is that people definitely are responding positively. Whatever investment is made gets recovered. That's not an issue at all. Depends on what services are you giving, how you're pricing your product. We've seen a very beautiful pricing model along with Mindler, and then over and above that, then it depends on how you price your product and what kind of services you give. So recovering the investments, I don't think I've ever faced a problem here.
Gargi, will come to you. Any thoughts on that?
I think for us it's absolutely fine because it has been organized and planned in such a way on this portal, and return on investment is never an issue, never a problem. I think it's not just only return on investment. Much depends on the reports, and again we come back to that coaching. So people, by word of mouth, you keep on getting people to.
Thank you.
That's
Urvi, any thoughts on that?
I think I agree to both of them. We've never had a problem. I've never had a problem with returns to investment. And the best way it works is mouth publicity. It's just that one satisfied client gets in two more. So that's how I have been using it before I launched my website. I launched my website just a few months back, but I've been using this partner portal almost 2 years. So I think it's just working wonders.
Thank you so much, Urvi. And we'll end with Commander Yogesh. What are your thoughts on the return on investment?
If you give me 30 seconds at the end, I want to talk about how excellent Mindler assessment is. I would like just to
Sure.
share one example.
We'll come back. We'll come back to that. So over to you, Commander Yogesh.
Yeah, I've signed with Mindler for about 2 months back. Actually, I didn't find when I worked out my numbers, I didn't find that ROI would be an issue. For a very simple reason is that you can see what Mindler offers on its website, and when you sign a contract with them, they give you at a heavy discount. You price anywhere between your discount price and the what's there on the Mindler's website. Okay, I'll be very pretty straight with it. Okay, and that's your margins. Now, what comes to it, and I forgot to answer during my time, was that Mindler helps you with marketing collaterals once you sign as a partner. So I got a lot of collaterals with them from this thing, which I modified myself, not very difficult to modify them. And I use it for my social media, though I have not gone full blown into it as of now, waiting for my masters to get complete, because I don't want to give, what I heard from everybody about masters is that I want to, when I give it, I want to give that 110% into it. And as the other three panelists have already said, you can do a lot of social media marketing and all this. They will make people aware of you, but word of mouth is the thing which will work for you. So you have to do a wonderful job with your first 5 or 10 students, and then they will automatically become your brand ambassadors. Because everybody is looking for this. People don't realize that they are missing on to something in life. Okay. And once they get the feel of this, that test, the report, and your interactions with them, and the options you give them, and then they see the whole new wide horizon in front of them, they will go gaga over you. And trust me, the word of mouth marketing, then aap ROI ki baat hi mat karo uske baad. So that's what I would like to say.
Thank you so much. And we are running late, so I'll just let Gargi speak for like 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
and
just
then-
to 30 seconds. It's what I wanted to share is that it is not just Mindler does this career transition only at the school to college level. So there's a lot of career transition happens in between the career. And it's one story that came from Mindler. I just being an associate in the process of coaching that boy. And from engineering, he has shifted to law. And all that credit goes to the Mindler assessment report. So that's what I wanted to point out, that how sharp the report is, that where you can help or you can pin at any level of a person to change and get into the right career. Thank you, Shreya, for
Thank
this
you so much. Thank you so much, Gargi. Thank you so much to all of you. It's